Okay. Oh, hold on. Just click a couple of things. We'll get started. Just click a couple of things. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Zoom. There we go. Okay.
Let's do it. We'll start off with 20 jumping jacks. And once you got your 20, straight leg march. We'll go 5 each side. And from there, we've got a single passing hook stretch each side.
And whenever you're ready, go back to standing. We got ankle circles.
5 each side, each direction. Heels and toes together, knee circles. 5 apiece.
Thanks, Eric.
See that?
Hey, guys.
And then hip circles. 5, 5. And then from there, shoulder rolls, 5 forward, 5 backwards. Not a huge range of motion, but try and make the most of it. Shrug up nice and tall. Retract back behind you. What's up, Kim? Welcome. Once you're all done there, let's get arm series. See you guys. Have a nice day. And from there, let's get 3 Jefferson curls. Rolling down nice and slow. Take your time, 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck the chin. Nice big exhale. One way down. Let those arms relax. Once you got your 3 passes, we're going nice and wide. We got sunrise good mornings. Big circles, 5 each direction, nice and smooth. And then from there, walking it out, we got 5 push-ups. And let's go back to neutral. Regular body weight squats for 5. Once you get to 5, knee hug, quad stretch. And we'll go just 2 each side, make them count, give it a good squeeze. And then from there, go slightly wide, down for baby makers. And squat out of it. We got hand walks forward and backward. 2 passes. Tippy toeing up towards your hands. Stay tight as you can. Locked out legs. From there, gonna head down to the ground. You got thoracic rotation. Reach through nice and deep. Try and turn your chest to the wall. Turn your chest up to the ceiling. We got 5 each side. From there into wrist stretch. And flipping over at the backs of the hands. Relax from there. Kick a leg forward for pivot pose. Hey, let's go to the other side.
and relax. Hang out, take a brief moment. Let's talk about strength and positions, what we're getting into today. So we're going to grab a band, probably one of your lighter bands or your medium bands. I'm going to go with my red band. Red or orange is probably good. I'm going to go through my top loop. So whatever your high attachment point is, so approximately eye level or so. Let everyone get attached and ready to go. Okay, once you got your high attachment, we're going for a top-down pull-apart. So what that's going to imply is I've got tension to also try and bring it towards me. So I've got this lat engagement pulling it down while I get to, whoa, that is, need to close my door. First of all, that's way too heavy. Miscalculated my own strength. So I'm going to go with orange bands. So if you need to change it up, that's totally fine. Okay, so my top-down pull aparts. I'm going to be taking a step back, so I've got to keep some lat engagement as I then pull open. Okay, we're going for 20. Hanging out here on one knee, driving the fist back, getting some good squeeze back behind you, keeping your fists down so you've got some tension in the lats as you engage behind you as well. Get 20 reps. I think we're going to be using all the bands today at one point or another. So next one is going to be band assisted push-ups. And so once again, I'm going for that high attachment point. And the band assisted push-up, truly what I'm trying to do is make myself longer, or make myself lighter, or make my chest stronger. I'm literally using the band the same way I would for a push-up. We're going for 30. The way this is going to look is all I'm going to do is hop in, so it's right underneath my armpits. So once I get to here, I'm going to go down to the ground and then continue my push-ups. And you'll notice like, oh yeah, these are a lot easier, okay? So I'm just going to make sure everyone's got their band looking good. So you're going from the top, underneath the armpits. Might be too much band, Janet. Oh, the hip, that might work as well. Yeah, give that a shot. As long as it makes it easier. That's the whole goal. So that band tucked underneath the armpits of the hip. And we're going for 30. Kim, you might have to go closer to the wall so it's not, the band isn't kind of like pulling down your body. Yep, there you go. Crank out mine real quick as well. Okay, so hopefully quite a bit easier to crank through. What's up, Derek? Welcome. Get a couple of passes of goat stretch and then we'll weave you in wherever you're at. Okay, next thing we're going to do, you're going to grab a chair, a box, a bench, and anything, and we're going for a tuck hold. Anything is good. Just as long as you can pop your hips up off the ground, that works. Bench, chair, box, whatever, it all works. And we're going to go for a tuck hold. So just a quick reminder on the tuck hold is I'm bracing here and then keeping my butt off the ground. It's almost like I'm kind of air sitting. Okay, we're going to go for a 30-second hold. And We'll go in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and here we go. Trying to keep my knees high. Good support with my arms. You don't have all 30 seconds, that's fine. Just get as much of it as you can. 15. 5 seconds. And 2, 1. Relax. Okay. That is all our stuff for strength and positions. Moving into strength. So we got band resisted push-ups. So now we're going the opposite direction. I am using my bands. So everyone grab a band, and we'll figure this out all together. So I'm going with my green band. I'm pretty strong in the push department, so this is going to work. If you want to use the orange, you want to use no band. That might be appropriate depending on how this shakes out for you. So while you're gathering your stuff, just lend me your ears. We're going to band resisted push-up, so it's going to be the push band to make the push-ups harder. We're only going for 5. So if that means you're going for a picture-perfect push-up with no band, that's also totally fine. We're trying to treat this almost like we would a bench press. If you've got your band, I'm looking to make an X. So I'm here, and then twisting it like so. Once I've got that, I'm going to loop my hands in, and it's going to go behind me and then underneath my scaps. This is going to help it all stay in place. Okay, once you guys are here, can I see everyone do a set of something, a set of a couple? Real quick, here's your demo again. Band underneath the scaps. I've got it X'd up behind me. Can I see everyone just go for a set of a couple? We'll see how it goes. Trying to get as deep as you can. And so if the range of motion isn't there, you can ditch the band, that's totally fine. We're trying to go for, push-ups often get presented as this sort of like, oh, I need to do a million of them. Not necessarily. It's just strain, it's just levers, it's just physics. And so if those 5 push-ups are crushingly difficult, but you're going all the way down, that's good stuff, okay? So let's get one set of 5. If you've already gotten 2 or 3, that's fine. Get a set of 5 total and test mine out as well, see how all this is feeling. And what you'll notice is at the top is the hardest, easier, and then at about the halfway point, that band takes over, starts to get more difficult. Okay, so we can continue to tinker around with that. We'll have some pretty generous ratios to work with here for time. Next one is going to be a half kneeling firing range hold. So you're going to go for a medium attachment. So for this one, I'm grabbing my red band. And I'm going for something that is about waist height. Legs up. So just a quick check-in, make sure everyone's got their band situation going. Okay, so your firing range hold. And if you're not quite there, that's okay. We'll have plenty of time to tinker around with this. This is a pretty straightforward one. So I'm reaching, I'm going to make a 90-degree angle from my arm to the band. I'm reaching out and then taking a knee. So that bottom knee is going to be the open side. So I've got to do a lot of hard work. I'm not available. This bracing leg isn't available to help. I'm trying to just stay nice and upright. Okay? From another angle, I'm coming away. I'm coming away. This might be the best one so everyone can see. So that band is shooting off towards the side. Can I see everyone get that set up real quick?
Hey, Eric, I was trying to put my band attachment on, so I didn't even see what you did. Sorry, I don't know what we're doing. Sorry.
So it's this guy right here. I'm pulling my band across and hanging out like so. So there's going to be anti-rotational stability. Okay. So here's how we're going to put this together. We'll do the firing range hold all together. It's only 20 seconds. And then we'll have about 40 seconds to kind of gather up our push-ups. And the push-ups should only take 5 reps, about 30 seconds. So we'll try and keep this at about a minute to a minute ratio going back and forth. Okay? So let's go back to our push-ups. Grab your bands. Actually, I'm going to go light. We got a lot of chest coming up, guys. Just a little bit of a preview. Once again, X the band, flip it back behind you, and we'll get these started in 10 seconds just so we can all approximately stay in sync. And I'm going down to the ground in 3, 2, 1. Grabbing my 5 push-ups on your own count, trying to go nice and deep. Good extension up top. I always like to pause for just 1 second, make sure that band, or my elbows are really locked out against that band. Perfect. Took about 20 seconds. Okay, from there, we got our firing range hold coming up in 30 seconds. So it'd be pretty generous ratios, a little time to tinker with some stuff in between. So for your band, it's only 20 seconds, so you want to get pretty aggressive. We're going 20 seconds each side, of course. So we'll expand the time out just a bit, but I think this will still work. So we're going in 10 seconds, guys. My down knee is on my band side. I'm grabbing everything, and I'm reaching out for a 20-second hold in 2, 1, and here we go. That band is straight ahead. Do a self-check. Everything should be square, shoulders square, arms locked out, hips are square. That band has no impact on my position. Trying to stay nice and tight. Just 5 more seconds. 2, 1. From there, stand up, twist around to the other side. I've got the exact opposite, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Reaching out, nice and tight. Keeping everything square, perfect, stabilized. And 5 seconds. And relax. Okay. Okay, this will shape up well. So, grab your band. We're going back to our push-ups. We'll get our push-ups going in about 5 seconds. There'll be plenty of time in between these. I think we got a good tempo. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Knocking out your push-ups. Woo! All right. Fantastic. So about 30 seconds, we'll get back to our firing range. So it'll be firing range, step up, pivot, go right back down. So we're talking about like 5 seconds in between, 10, 15 seconds to our push-ups, and then our push-ups will afford us maybe 30 seconds rest. So this is the start of round 2. We're going through 5 rounds. Okay. Back to our firing range. In 3, 2, 1. Take a knee, punch out in front. Nice and tight. If you find this resistance arm isn't that challenging, you can walk it out a little bit, away from the band, of course. Or think of how tight can I squeeze and keep everything on lockdown. And 2, 1. Step up, pivot, relax, find your other side. And 2, 1, and here we go. Guys are looking good, looking tight, looking strong. Trying to maintain this. 20-second holds at a time. You should be fighting pretty hard. By the time you get to that 17, 18 second, things start to poop out a little bit. And 3, 2, 1. Woo, and relax. Okay, about 20 seconds. For your push-ups, guys, more than anything, trying for a nice deep range of motion. That range of motion is what will ultimately allow you to capture those great push-ups. All right, get your band set up, X'd up, behind, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Knock out your push-ups on your own count whenever you're ready. Woo! All right. About 25 seconds rest. Beginning of round 3. It's gonna be a chest burner today, guys. I'm taking it a little easy on this. I could probably get maybe 6, 7, 8, something like that, but I'm trying to get maximum efficacy on my push-ups because I know I got some stuff coming up later. So that's your little forewarning as well. All right, grabbing that band, and we're gonna settle into it. In 2, 1, and here we go. Back to our firing range. Nice and tight. Push those fists ahead. Nice upright posture. Shoulders are square. Squeeze the abs, tight hips. And 2, 1, relax. Step up, shift to the other side, back down. And 2, 1, and here we go. Hang in there, guys. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! All right. Push-ups coming up in 15. Let's be set forward. I don't know what it is about this stuff, guys. I swear. It doesn't feel like I'm doing a ton of work, but I'm getting so friggin' sweaty and burnt on a couple of these movements. Okay. And 2, 1, whenever you're ready, you can knock out your push-ups. Find the ground. This is set 4. You're getting 5 reps. Oh. Woo. Okay. All right. Going our bands about 15 seconds. Okay. 5 seconds. Find your grip, find your position, drop your knee. 2, 1, here we go. Nice and tight. And 3, 2, 1, step up, relax, transition over, and 3, 2, 1, and here we go, other side. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! All right, last set coming up, about 10 seconds. Get yourself twisted up. Find your position. And 2, 1, whenever you're ready, find your push-ups. Last set of 5. Oh. All right, about 20 seconds. Last set coming up. Okay. All right, finding the band, taking a knee. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Nice and tight, guys. Last one. Try and make everything picture perfect. Feet are screwed into the ground. Tight hips, tight abs, square shoulders, reach with the hands. Three, two, one, and step up, pivot, other side, in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Woo! Okay. Let's take 1 minute, grab a sip of water, hang out for a second, and then we'll reconnect on the next things. Just a preview. We'll need band, high attachment, and we're just gonna do some plank stuff. So a little more push, a little more abs. Take a minute. All right, you guys don't have to do anything. Just hang out, observe. So we're going back up to that high attachment point. And we're gonna go for some band-assisted push-ups. So again, this is gonna be providing me some feedback so I have quote-unquote easier push-ups to attend to. And we're gonna go for a ratchet push-up. So this is gonna be pretty brutal, okay? We're gonna go for a 1 minute of work segments, and it's going to be a ratchet push-up. Now here's the thing, the band assisted is really going to help with this because as I fatigue, it gets easier and easier to just kind of hang out in one small range of motion. The band is going to help me get through all of that. Okay, so my ratchet push-up is like so. I go down all the way, up a quarter, down all the way, up halfway, down all the way, up all the way. That's one. Down, quarter, down, half, down, all the way. Okay? Could I see you guys knock out just 2 of those? Use your band, that's totally fine, or not. For now, it's just practice, making sure we're all on the same page, getting the movement warmed up and feeling good. If you can get it up into your armpits, that's fantastic. The waist works all right as well. Doesn't give quite as much resistance, but that's fine. And feel free to double up on the bands. Like I'm probably gonna use both these guys because I'm just gonna need everything I can get. Chest is already feeling a little bit burnt out. All the way down, up a quarter. All the way down, up half. All the way down, up all the way. And we're trying to maintain that for a minute. So my strategy is going to be slow and methodical. Can I get through 10? Something like that, okay? So once you guys are all dialed in there, next one is pretty straightforward. So we can take a bit of time, make sure everything's situated, ready to go. Okay, next one is a side plank with the top leg lift. Okay. This seems relatively straightforward, but it is pretty excruciatingly difficult, okay? So I'm gonna be in a side plank, like so. So everyone hop on your side plank and just chill. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult to hang out here 15, 20 seconds. Now here's the kicker, is I'm going to lift the leg for 5 seconds and hold. So that gets pretty spicy pretty quickly. And the whole idea is I'm going to alternate 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. So that's going to be a total of 30 seconds. So you'll be up and then down, that'll be 10 seconds. So you go through 3 iterations of that, 30 seconds each side, okay? So the way we'll do this is we'll go a minute on the bands, we'll do just a quick 20-second turnaround, and then we'll go into our planks. So this is gonna be some pretty gnarly intervals, but we'll do our best to hang with it. Okay, so let's start in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna get myself all situated, get these all up into my armpits. We're going for 1 minute. I'm trying to stay nice and slow and consistent. And starting in 15,
I'll call out the tempo on the first couple just so you kind of remember where your place is at. We're going in 5 seconds. Staying close to your band attachments is helpful to keep them in your armpits. And 2, 1, we're going for a whole minute. I'm going down, up a quarter, down, up halfway, down all the way, down, quarter, down, half, all the way. And we're trying to do this for a whole minute. First 20 seconds may not seem that bad, especially if you've got a decent amount of resistance. That fatigue will start to creep in. We're at 30 seconds, halfway there. Trying to be very intentional with your ranges of motion, guys. Don't allow it to just be the same 1 quarter each time. Trying to isolate these different segments of the push. Oh boy. And we got 15 seconds. Hang in there, 15. Oh boy. And relax. Allow yourself to pop on out. Get it all unwrapped from the t-shirt. Jeez Louise. Okay, starting our plank in 10 seconds. We got 30 seconds each side. Settling down to my side and popping up in 3, 2, 1, and regular old side plank. I'll give you guys a cue of where you're at. I'm just going to say lift and then back down. So lift, hold, back down, and lift, and back down, and lift, and back down. Transition as quickly as you can. We're going 2, 1, and hold. And lift. And back down. Woo. And lift. If you guys can't get the lifts, that's fine. Skip the lift. Just hang on to the hold. Whoa, back down. Ooh, baby. And lift. And back down. Wow. Man, that one side. Now I want to cooperate. Okay, we're getting back to our push-ups. 15 seconds. And getting all dialed in. Going in 2, 1, and here we go. A minute of ratchets. Halfway there, 30 seconds. Oh boy. Woo! Woo! Hang on 10 seconds if you got it. I'm trying to get one more. And relax. Heading into our plank in about 15. Oh, man. Brutal. We're getting through. Oh, just 2 sets of this. That's great news. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Let's go in 5 seconds. Get yourself all set. 5 seconds at a time. And you're posting up in 2, 1, and here we go, side plank. Lift. And down. And lift. And down.
Swivel around, transition. Man, those 5 seconds seem like a long time. We're going in 5, 2, 1, and elevate into your side plank. And lift. Down. Lift. Down. And lift. And down. Oh, man. All right. Let me just double check. We're only going through 2 of those. 2 times, 2 times. Okay, cool. All right. So we got 2 things left to do. 1 final set of trainer push-ups. This will be on your own count, guys. I'm going at a super high angle. I'm going to be hanging out like so. Okay? 1 set of 40. That's it. Do what you got to get through it. On your own count, guys. No specific timing. You're just getting it done. It's a finisher set. It's burning it out. Adjust your angle as you need to. Still going for some good depth and range of motion. If the chest isn't there for 40, whew, man. That's fine. Oh. You get to that point where you just don't feel like you have any push left. That's fine. You can relax. Oh, I don't think I was quite 40, maybe like 33 or something, but I am absolutely stoked. Once you got your 40 or thereabouts, go ahead and relax for 1 moment. We'll talk about our conditioning. Okay. So we're not quite done with the pushing, but the last bit of it won't be a huge, huge deal, okay? So we've got 2 rounds through a series of 30-second sequences, okay? 4 different movements to do. So your first movement is a trainer row. So all I'm doing is walking it out, going underneath, and rowing away. I've got to define 30 seconds of that. Pretty straightforward. I'll keep you appraised of time. That's it. You're just cranking away, okay? Next is a shrimp squat. So let's practice this one just a little bit. I'm going to pull this out to some decent tension. I don't necessarily want my arms to be all tight up in here. I want long arms. One leg goes up, and I'm reaching back with the knee. So I'm trying to avoid toe contact. Go back, tap the knee, and when I come back up, squeeze the hip all the way through. Nice tight glutes, straight leg. Okay, let's go for just 3 or 4 each side. Make sure we're all on the same page. Long arms, lots of tension. This is not a lunge, so that back leg is free and clear. The knee tapping down. So we're trying to keep that heel elevated towards the ceiling as you go through it. So again, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Your final 30 seconds is a push-up hold. I'm going to let you guys choose where this is. I'm personally going to go an inch from the ground. You could go halfway, you could go like long arm plank, whatever produces some tension, okay? Non-specific. I may even elect to change it up just depending on how I'm feeling, okay? Everything makes sense. We got any questions? Should be pretty straightforward. If you're not in sync with the first round, totally fine. We'll get you going in the next one. So it's going to be a small transition in between each one. So I'm going to get the clock set up and then we'll go. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're getting that first one started here in 3, 2, 1. We're going for our rows. 30 seconds of rows. You're just cranking away. Whatever you got for 30 seconds. $15. Three, 2, 1, and 10 seconds, just enough time to stand it up. Pick a leg, doesn't matter which one. We're gonna get both of them. And in 2, 1, that foot stays up, we're going for 30 seconds. Tap the knee, come back up. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the hip. Should start to feel burn across the quad, across the glute, almost immediately. Nice and methodical. 15 more seconds. Good squat mechanics throughout. Flat foot, track the knee out. 3, 2, 1, and 10 seconds. Switching to the other side. It's be fairly short and sweet overall, guys. So you're trying to crank out the reps. Get a little burn going. We're going to the other leg. Here we go. Keep cranking away. Lots of control with that leg. Pumping up and down. 5 seconds. 2, 1. And rest. Okay, push-up hold coming up next. I'm going to the bottom. You can go anywhere. Just make it challenging. In 2, 1. Here we go. Wherever you're at, stay nice and tight. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes. Dig your fingertips into the ground. 15. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, one more time through. Pretty chill, guys, on the cardio. More about muscular fatigue. 2, 1, and we're cranking away. Get some high volume here. Finishing those biceps and lats off. Losing time. Oh my goodness, here we go. Ten seconds. Keep cranking away, guys. 2, 1. 10 seconds. All right. Pick a leg. Cranking away. 3, 2, 1. Foot is up. Tap the knee. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, switching to the other side. This is it for the legs. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway. Keep cranking. 3, 2, 1. And time, push up, hold. You guys can choose something different if you want. Stick with the same thing. In 2, 1. Here we go. Whatever you're doing, stay nice and tight. Trying to keep it max effort. Halfway, 15 seconds. Hang on all the way to the beep. And time. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Well done. Not too bad on the cardio, but oh boy, feeling a little fried. Let's get some stretching going. We'll start with that main culprit, the chest going to a twisted cross. Reach on out, kick on over. Just hang out, let that leg flop over, open it up. And let's go to the other side. And relax. From there, let's go. You know, a pigeon pose. And let's go to the other side. And relax from there. Let's take a seat. Fingertips are pointed straight back. Puff out the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades back behind you. And then walking out, walking out, walking out until shoulders just run out of room. Hit the other part of that taxed push-up mechanic. Then from there, let's go three-way rocker, 2 times through, nice and slow. Try and get a hold at either end. Just relax them into it. Nice job, everybody. A little less brutal on the cardio today, but I got a sneaking suspicion my chest's gonna be a little sore tomorrow. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Feels good, Derek?
Yeah.